Hello, day 5 of 365, and I am on my way to salsa class, and I wanted to talk to you before I left. And I don't know if you saw day 2 of my videos, but I talked about building a life resume, a resume of beautiful life experiences, of things that I've always wanted to do that were on my bucket list. And salsa was one of them. So I started taking salsa classes 2 weeks ago, and it has been a very interesting experience for me. Let's just say that I totally suck at it. And my first class, I didn't like the teacher. She was going too fast. I had a lot of reasons of why salsa was not working out for me. And to make matters worse, I had to dance barefoot for 90 minutes on my toes because I didn't have the right shoes. So that alone was just like, I had all these things that were going through my mind telling me like, just leave class, come back when you have shoes, or go find a private teacher, all of these things running through my head. But you know, there was also another thought running through my head that I wanted to share with you. And that is that I have to be willing to be bad enough at something long enough to get good at it. And you know, I know for me for sure, I don't know about you, but I know this is true for a lot of people, is we don't like to do things that we're not good at. And in the beginning, learning something new, more than likely we're not going to be good at it. So I just kept on reminding myself of that. So I came home, you know, my calves were killing me, but I went online and I bought some pretty salsa shoes. And I said, you know what, I'm going to go back again. I'm going to get good at this. So last Tuesday, I went back, and let's just say that I got a little bit better. So I went into class, and of course, like, my brain starts going through this whole thing like, oh, you should just go home. I started getting like body aches. My stomach started hurting really badly. And I mean, I'm not even going to go there, but it was just not good. And I started remembering, you know, some of you may be familiar with this, is that we have an ancient brain, although we live in modern times. And I remember doing a lot of research on this, that I think my amygdala, my amygdala was firing off because in caveman days, our amygdala, our fight or flight part of our brain, is there to protect us for if like a lion or a saber-toothed tiger is running after us and trying to kill us. But guess what? We live in modern times, but we still have an ancient brain. So my brain is saying there's a threat in the environment. The threat was salsa, because salsa was unfamiliar and it made me uncomfortable. And my body is saying, my brain's saying, get out of there. This is not familiar. I'm trying to keep you safe. So my body started acting out. I felt like I was getting a fever. My neck was hurting. My skin was hot. My stomach was on fire. And I kept on reminding myself of the same thing. I have to be willing to be bad enough at something long enough to get good at it. And also, I was watching myself operate, like how I wanted to leave and how I was handling learning something new. And it was funny because I did not want to be bad at something, and yet I didn't know anything about it. So how was I supposed to be good? And I was just watching my behavior, and I found it to be hilarious. Anyway, I lasted for the 90 minutes. I did not leave, and I came home, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna get a private teacher to give me some lessons. So when I go to class, I'm doing the right moves and I kind of know what I'm doing. I did not get there yet. And then tonight I said, okay, maybe I shouldn't go to class. Let me wait and get the private teacher. But it's also I think the whole thing that I had going on last week about, you know, don't go, it's unfamiliar, you're not good at it. And I always just kept on telling myself all day today, because I was having this thought, I have to be willing to be bad enough at something long enough to get good at it. And because of that, I am on my way to salsa class. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.